Okay, good day everybody. We are back in Hero's Adventure, Road to Passion. Last time we did a few things here and there. One of the things we did was we were looking for some like ambush thing, but it ended up being us that got ambushed because we were helping out the bad guy. Oh, she's got 6 points. And basically we're just going to carry that on. Received no damage the first time. Cool. She's got 5 as well. Oh, sorry. What are you, Yin? Sure. You've got... Why do these people have so much? Did I just forget about them? Or did I just earn lots and haven't spent them yet? Let's put them into whatever. She's got 9. Oh my god. Okay, so what were you learning? Well, actually, what do you have? You have musical. Okay, oops. So let's see. Actually, let's give you just action speed. There we are. You've fully learned that. And looks like we're doing a bit of admin to start the session off. I would apologise, but it's part of the game. So, yes. Flute. Is that what you had? Yeah. Okay, so you're learning... Oh, hang on, you've already got that. That's Partridge Day. I really want to like teach everybody like as many slots as I can, and then use whatever move ends up being the best sort of thing. Because even if you don't use the move, it increases your max stuff by the looks of it. A lot of them you need to have at least 500 though. You don't have the loot, but again, if I give this to you, it does increase your musical attack and knowledge, so there you are, go with that. You are learning... What do you have? You have a Zilla. You've got 500 MP, so you can have basically anything we want to throw at you. Let's go with that one. What is it called? Hidden Sword Secret. Okay. You. I need to check what you got. Sword. Okay, cool. Let's give you a sword one. Okay, here we go. So, 3 Friends of Winter. There we go. You have a spear, just like me. Let's see, do we have any gold spear ones? That one. You need to have long 70. I guess you haven't got that. Sword, saber, flute. You could learn God Step. Okay, cool. And then you've got Fist, which we have a lot of, I think. Yeah, like that. There you go, she's learning... Oh, actually, she's already learning that. Okay, here we go. Cruel Palm. I can see that's the top left one there. What about this one? Omnipotent Hand. Oh, already at full weight. Okay. Crossfall, Bit of Joy. I want something that is like... I know we've got lots of barehanded stuff. Come on, where is it? Where is it? I guess we could just give you one of these 500 MP ones. There you go. And in me, I'm learning the way Liaozi. Right, okay, let's go. Find Imperial Ombudsman Zhu Wen. Yeah, these are the two people that we saved from an ambush. The ailing city is so big, it's like finding a needle in a haystack to find Zhu Wen's residence. If we act together, I'm afraid the efficiency will be too low. That's right, it's DLC, as you can see there. Yen young hero, how about we split up? Okay, but I'm afraid Zhu Wen has a backup plan. Whoever finds a clue to Zhu Wen's residence, gather at the city gate and don't act on your own. Yen young hero, you also be careful. See you later, Donny brother. Where can I find clue to Zhu Wen's residence? Zhu Wen is the Imperial Ombudsman. Maybe there is information about him in Duke Key's manor, but will Duke Key simply tell me? If he has a property in the city, the government office should also have this information. And then the inn waiter has a lot of gossip, maybe they know something. Anyway, the worst case is to search every room. I'm sure I can find him. Actually, let me start by saving it in the correct slot, which this is part 57 it looks like. So let's save. That would be this one. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's go. Let's start with the inn because that's the closest. Is it this one? It is, yeah. Let's see if any of these guys know. Expect to meet you here, chat. The owner of Zhang Yu Casino is a fierce and hot-tempered beauty who is said to only appreciate men with guts. Okay. In today's world, it's all about human relations. Gifts to build relationships without some connections. How can you survive in this world? I read that poorly, but when don't I? The master of the Imperial School is knowledgeable. If you can get his guidance, it's better than reading the book of sages for 10 years. Okay, let's try you. I heard there's a female head catcher in the Crime Investigation Bureau. Although she's not extraordinarily beautiful, she's still 1 in 100. What a pity. Alright, mate. Those monks at Shifa Temple always preaching about goodness. I get annoyed when I see them. I wanted to beat them up to vent my anger, but they were fine. I ended up exhausted. Okay. Okay, you're repeating yourself now. Yep, so are you. Okay, so nothing here, unless one of these are... Oh, there we go. Zhu Wen. Wait, so have you heard of a man named Zhu Wen? What's Zhu Wen? I've never heard of it. If you want to stay in a hotel, I know. It's the Imperial Ombudsman Zhu Wen who went to Shizang a few days ago. Oh, you mean Zhu Imperial Ombudsman? I know him. What do you want to know? I want to know if he has any property in the city where he lives. Well, that's easy. This information's not worth much. Well, I have fixed price 2 Guan. I've got persuade, so let's do this one. So the price is already very cheap. I'm trying to just make a living here. This news is so cheap, it must not be difficult to inquire. I should be able to find out in other places. Don't. I make a living by selling information. How about I give you a 50% discount? Only 1 Guan. How about it? Yeah, sure. You are generous. Alright, stop flattering. Tell me where his property is. This Imperial Ombudsman does have a private house in the city where he uses for secret meetings with concubines. The place is easy to find. It's next to our shop. No way, Zhu Imperial's house is actually the first one at the city gate. You still want to charge for this information? If I didn't tell you, wouldn't you have gone through each house one by one? Worth it to spend some money to save some trouble. I just heard a noise coming from the next door. Don't know what happened. Thank you for the information. I will go and check it out. Take care, come back often. He'll teach me persuade. What is my persuade? which one is that? It's probably going to be live. Oh, I do need some. How much does he teach? No, 100. Oh, not really worth it. But you know what? Let's do it anyway. Lovely. Right, let's save it again before we go next doors. Right, let's go. According to the information I gathered, this is Zhu Wen's private residence. There's a presence inside. There should be people at home. Send a signal specific or prepare again. Prepare again. Okay, right. We were supposed to meet at the front gate, so let's do that. Or not, I guess. There was an update. I think there was something wrong with the DLC because there was an update to the DLC. So hopefully whatever's fixed has been fixed. Shall I signal? I should, yes. Then the signal. Signal first. I always feel a faint. What? I always feel a faint smell of blood in the wind. Could it be? He's dead, with an open wound on his forehead. This token is the same as the one he showed me before. But I thought he was the bad guy, wasn't he? There's no signs of a fight in the room. The crime scene is the same as the one I heard about before, so we assume the killer is the same person. But Zhu Wen was hiding from Lady Zhangguan and her group before, and they are not the ones who gave out the token. It's too much information. I should go out and signal for Lady Zhangguan and her group to come over. You'll wait outside. Without my order, no one is allowed to leave. Uh-oh. Brother Zhu, me. You villain, how dare you kill a government official? I just came in and found him dead. I didn't kill him. Still trying to argue? How long has it been since Mr. Zhu came home? And you arrived here first? If not you, then who? Arrest this villain. Okay, right, well. Let's own some fools. Let's... Level 10. Looks like everything's level 10, so I might as well just do whatever. Isn't there one that, like, does... Yeah, there we go. Look. All dead. That was easy. With your level of skill, you want to catch me? Think carefully. If you resist arrest, I guarantee I'll plaster your wanted post all over the world, and you'll never have a peaceful day. I didn't kill him. Are you trying to frame me? You didn't kill him. Why are you running? You officials cover for each other. If I go with you, who can guarantee my innocence? I guarantee it. A robust voice, apparently. Tisk. Who are you to guarantee this villain? Chief of the Crime Investigation Bureau, Liu Tangyong. Is my title enough? Oh, is this title enough? Tisk. May I know your name, young hero? I'm Yan Donny. Nice to meet you, Chief. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, Yan. Once I find out the truth, if you are indeed innocent, I will ask the prefect to release you. Alright, I trust the Chief. I'll go with you. Oh, there was that lady. Or one of them, anyway. Stay here and wait for the prefect to find out the truth. Then decide what to do. The door's open. This is really strange. It's been several days since a new person came to the prison. Brother, are you also here because of that Breeze sect case? Breeze sect? Ah, it's the token murder case. That token is the token of the Breeze sect. Ah, getting information more information being in prison than we did outside. So I am indeed here because of this case. What a coincidence. My name is Song Yushu rather. Nice to meet you. How should I address you? I'm Yandoni. Nice to meet you. Oh, so you are Yandoni. I've heard of your deeds. How did you get in here? Also, because of this series of cases? Indeed, I am ashamed to say, I have a keen interest in these strange and unsolved cases. When I heard that the Breeze sect in Daling City was still unsolved, I couldn't help but want to try my hand at it. Who would have thought that the prefect of Daling City would be so petty, suspecting me of being the murderer because I had been in and out the crime scene several times and had me arrested. In this prison, I've seen several people involved in this case being held in this prison, but people come and go, and now only you and I are left. What kind of gang is this Breeze sect? I've never heard of it. I also heard about it by chance from an old man. The Breeze sect was originally a group of bandits committing all kinds of crimes. Even the court couldn't do anything about them. But one day they accepted the court amnesty and the Breeze sect naturally disbanded. I could have found out more, but unfortunately I was trapped here, not knowing when I could see the light of day again. How long have you been locked up here? Several days, 10 or so days, about that. You've been locked up for so long and I haven't been proven innocent? What exactly did you do at the crime scene? Haha, haha. Yandoni, the prefect summons you. Wait, the door's open. I'm with him, can I go out too? You've been in here for so long and still want to bluff your way out? We really are together. You'll know when you see the prefect. It's always like this. I'll let you off this time. Go on. Thanks. Yeah, now the door's shut. Brother, I knew I had a future with you. Alright, stop dawdling. Go see the prefect quickly. Who is in the hall? State your name. I am Yandoni. If you have any grievances, just tell this office. I will definitely stand up for you. Sir, you summoned me. Did I? Sir, this is the one who was just brought in by Sun, the precinct captain. Oh, it's you. Someone has just pleaded for you and this office has already investigated. You are innocent and will be released immediately. You can go now. Thank you for your discernment, Prefect. Alright, go on, leave. Prefect, what about me? Am I guilty or not? Do you? Don't you know whether you are guilty or not? Do I need this officer to remind you? To answer your question, I am Song Yushu. Song Yushu who? So that's the scholar who was coming and going from the crime scene a few days ago. I can't remember. Do you have any business with this office? No, I just came to ask about the prefect's health. This office is always in good health, no need to worry. In that case, I will take my leave. No way, this can't be. The young Yushu's been locked up so long just because the prefect forgot about him? What is going on? It's like he's getting old. Lady Shangyong, Sister Lingye, was it you who pleaded for me? Lingye and Sister Yohong heard about Zhu Wen's residence in the city and were about to signal when they saw Brother Yen being taken to the government office. We knew that young Master Yen must have been wronged, so we pleaded for him. And with Constable Lu testifying, the prefect agreed to release young Master Yen. Thank you, Lady Shangyong and Sister Lingye. And thank you, Constable Lu. Just seeking the truth. Although I just took over the case, it is indeed complicated. Even I find it difficult to start. Is there anything Constable Lu needs my help with? Not really, just show up at Gongyu Temple when you have time. Okay. The two heroines are unparalleled in beauty and can speak up the Yen brother who is trapped in prison. You are truly brave and fearless. I admire you greatly. Yen young hero, who is this? he was met in the prison. I am Song Yushu. Nice to meet you two heroines. Because of this investigation of this series of cases, he was arrested into the prison. A weird guy. Brother, where am I strange? By the way, have you ladies found out anything? We have been trying to find out Zhu Wen's whereabouts, and we haven't paid attention to other things. However, it seems that the court attaches great importance to this case, and even the Crime Investigation Bureau and the Imperial City Department have been dispatched. Those people are still guarding the crime scene, watching anyone who approaches. Such a big movement. It seems that the people killed by the murderer are not ordinary. Of course, the people who died at the hands of this murdering range from the military horse manager of Dalian City to the landowner of the suburbs of Dalian City. Virtually everybody. These people either have power, money, or fields. Now that they are dead, can the court not be anxious? Brother Song really knows a lot. Of course, I've put in a lot of effort. According to what we know, Yong Yan Wao and Zhu Wen, who was killed this time, have done a lot of bad things, such as oppressing the other people killed in Zhongzhou. You're right, heroine. Every victim in this series of cases is a person with a human face and a beast heart. They are full of evil deeds which are too numerous to record. So you're saying it's a vigilante? Is that what you're trying to say? In this case, the murderer is actually a righteous hero, eliminating harm for the people. You can say that, but those official masters, not to mention how many evil people are still in the court, the mess left by these victims is enough for them to eat a pot. They have to attract great importance to it. However, the Crime Investigation Bureau and the Imperial City Department, which is responsible for the investigation, are not getting along. They are hindering each other during the investigation. I don't know when they can find the murderer, but if they really catch the murderer, I'm afraid they will execute him on the spot. If so, I can't bear to see a great hero end up like this. What do you all think? I think it's a vigilante. Shouldn't be doing the things he's doing, but right. My aunt also said that people in the court are complicated. It's too tiring to deal with them. It's better to retreat to the mountains and forests and be accompanied by beasts. A life for life is only fair. Punishing evil is kindness, should not die unjustly. I don't think the vigilante should be killed, but also the vigilante shouldn't be killing. I really can't answer, I think. It's probably not going to get me a good result, but I'm going to do it. Oh, I got some righteous for it. The crux of the matter is not on the righteous man, but in the court. In public, this person violated the law and should be beheaded, oh dear, according to the law. But in private, such a righteous person should not end up like this. In any case, I think we must find the murderer before they do. Yes, I agree. Competing with the Imperial City Department for speed, interesting. Count me in. This journey is dangerous. You, then brother, are you worried about me being in danger? I'm really touched. I'm known as the Iron Fan Scholar in the rivers and lakes. Although I'm not a top-notch expert, I should be able to protect myself in the chaotic battle. Right. Where should we start our investigation? Right, at present we know nothing about these cases, except they all have the token in common. And let's start with the crime scenes. Okay, the crime scenes in Dalian City. The most recent three are the Big Bell in Banggu Temple, the small road outside Tower of Prosperity, and the pier downstream of the river. The other ones are too old, the scene has been cleaned up long ago. There's also Zhu Wen's house, which is the latest crime scene. Responsible for the Crime Investigation Bureau, Lu, is currently in Banggu Temple. And there's also the eunuch of the Imperial City Bureau, which is blooming in the Blooming Pavilion. Donnie, brother, let's go and ask them. Right, let's start asking around these crime scenes. Big Brother is the best person to Wei in the world. The happiest time for Wei is when she is with Big Brother. I will treat you better than my own sister. As long as I am here, I will protect you from harm for a lifetime. I didn't get... For some reason the scaling of my UI seems to have gone... Well, I mean it's 4K, but I don't remember it being this small. If I remember, I'll increase the zoom for you guys so you can see what the achievements I just got were. I think it said form a bond with her and then form a bond with a female character. So, yeah, there we go. Why does it say Yuan there? I don't know. Oh, what the hell is this? The distance from the protagonist does not exceed 4 squares. What? Increase attack by 15%. And all of that. For characters within range, lasting for 1 action. So, is that like a passive? I'm not sure what that is. Somehow we all got some levels towards, even though I was the only one actually in the battle. That's fine, I don't really care if you're holding the incorrect thing at the moment. Still gets the increases, I think. Right, 3. What am I looking for? Oh, am I starting a new... Oh, here we go. I'm learning fire. Highlights damage, goes all out, attack and heavily damage the enemy. So you've got 2. Are you learning anything? Okay, so you need 5. 4 rather. Fast growth, suitable for quick attack and strategy. I don't know if I actually read that before. Anyway, let's have a look at the journal. What's this? Head to the Divine Flame sect in the western regions of the Remerciful. Oh yeah! Got that to do as well. Murder clues. Search for clues at Christ scenes in Deling City. The Big Bell, the Small Path, the Pier, and the first private residence. Okay. Right, let's do that. Let's save it. A lot of stuff's happened. Well, it's mostly just been me reading story, which I don't mind, but I'll say it's been the most eventful. We don't need any of this. But let's go to the residence. Lee Wen's body has been taken away, and that token too. The efficiency of the government office is really high at this time. Oh, what's Song gonna see? Brother, is this the place? Yes, this is the location of the latest case. I arrived late and only saw the body here. At that time, I and Lingye were not here. Young hero, can you describe the scene at the time? Okay, at the time, you described the scene in the room to everyone. Sounds like there are no clues left here either. Morning, brother. From the time we encountered Sun, the precinct captain, to the time you arrived here, it shouldn't have been long, right? Including the times you went into the city, didn't Su Wen just get home not long before he was killed? Yes, it should be like this. Young hero, have you seen any suspicious people? Should not. How long had this person been dead when you arrived? At the time, Sun, the precinct captain, arrived quickly. I just took a quick look at the body and didn't have time to investigate in detail. Okay. Since the young hero didn't find any clues, and this place has been cleaned up, I'm afraid there won't be any clues to find. It's no good to stay here for a long time. Let's run away from here first. let's not. There's nothing here. Okay, well, there we go. Right. Next place. Let's go to the pier downstream. I'm guessing this is the pier. And a small path outside the tower prosperity, and that's in the way. The big, oh yeah, the big bell. Aha, the pier downstream of the Darling City River. Could it be here? Yes, right here. This case occurred last in the 3 continuous cases last month, but it also has the least clues. The body was found in the morning of the 28th of last month when the nearby vendors came to this place for the market and found the body hanging in the pier pile. Before the bailiff arrived, the brave vendor pulled the body out of the water. It was said the head of the body was smashed flat, so it was unknown who the deceased was. Oh dear. As was a token, it confirmed it was a continuous case. It was stuck in the waist of the body and was found during the autopsy in the city. Apart from that, there are no clues. Sounds like this isn't even the crime scene. The body drifted down the river. This is also the official guess. No wonder no one came to investigate here. Bonnie River, where does the upstream of the river lead to? Upstream Upstream is Mang Mountain. There are many ancient tombs and predecessors. Apart from that, there should be nothing else. Since we can't find any useful clues here, let's not waste time here. Okay. Right. Let's get to the big bell of the temple. Yeah, I'm enjoying this DLC. It's quite nice, especially as it was free. Okay, so we're... maybe it's not actually inside here. Actually, I've spoken to you before. Looks like I have. An inkstone. Well, let's just give him some of those. Right, what have you got? Nothing that I want. Okay. This one to you. Yeah, okay. Right, the big bell. Where is such a... Oh, there we go. Donnie, you're here. How could I not come when you invited... Oh yeah, he told us to come here, didn't he? When invited by Lou Constable. I wonder how Lou Constable's investigation is going. Is there anything I can help with? Alas, the case is indeed a bit tricky. If Lou Constable finds it tricky, it seems the case is indeed complex. No, actually, it's... Never mind. Let me first introduce you to the case that happened here. The victim here is a major landowner in Dalian City. This person has a good reputation in the city and his rent to his tenants is not high. This person has been a devout Buddhist throughout his life, coming to the temple to burn incense and make offerings on the 1st and 15th of each month. On the 15th of last month, he came to the temple to burn incense as usual, but did not return home the next day. Early on the 16th, a monk found his body when he came to ring the bell. Okay. The victim was tied at a position where the bell and the hammer hit each other. Oh dear. According to the monk who found the body, the victim's chest was sunken and his 7 orifices were bleeding and his death was gruesome. Sunken chest. Could it be that this person was hit by the bell hammer? According to the coroner's examination, the size of the depression in the victim's chest matches the bell hammer. It should be as you think. This is hard to imagine. The victim's death was so horrifying. What about the master who found the body? He was so shocked that he is still recovering. When the other monks at the Angua temple heard his scream, they came to investigate and then reported the case to the government office. The constable of Dalian City came to search and found the black token next to his body. This case was combined with the other cases for investigation. Since the incident happened for more than a month, the body has been buried and the crime scene has long been restored to its original state. There's really no clue to be found here. Sounds like there is very little information left to investigate here. Indeed, we also went to the victim's home. According to the victim's wife and butler, the victim was friendly and should not have had any enemies. The monks in the temple testified that the victim ran away after burning incense early, and they didn't know where he went afterwards. Did you find any informants in the city, uncle? There's a major difficulty in this case. There are many pilgrims in Agu temple, and the victim was not a showy person, so the pilgrims didn't have much impression of him. Okay. Also, because there are many pilgrims, the monks didn't notice any suspicious people. We also wanted to investigate the places the victims might have gone in the city, but were blocked by the Imperial City Department, so this is Lou's constable's difficulty. With regards, instead of working together to solve the case by competing for credit, it's really shocking. Those people in the court have always been like this. They are unpredictable. Has Lady Shun Yuan also dealt with court officials? Indeed, I have had some contact. Some things still make me gasp when I think about them. Being here feels the same way, especially when facing those factory guards, always feeling they are like snakes, cold and hard to approach. So, Constable Lou, do you need our help with anything? Because of the existence of the Imperial City Department, our investigation can't go deep. Yandani, compared to this constable, you are more free. If you find any clues, I hope you can inform this constable. Understood. This case is too complicated. I hope it can be resolved as soon as possible. Anyway, there are no clues to be found here. Let's leave this place first. Agreed. Just thinking about the fact that a murder happened here makes me feel uncomfortable. That is... Funny bro, what's wrong? Isn't that Master Hai Yen from Shiva Temple? He never leaves the scripture tower. Why would he come here to Dalian City? Indeed, it's quite intriguing. Since Sister Hong and Downey brother are both curious, why don't we go to the Hall of Great Strength and check it out? Yeah, let's go and see. Okay. Not sure I really know, have any, proper clues at this point, but other than that, they like to use physical, what's the word? Well, it doesn't matter. It really is Master Huyan. I'm here to bar. I didn't expect to meet you here. How come Yen Young Hero is here? I am. He briefly explained what happened before. This must be fate. The reason for my departure from the temple is related to the matter you are currently investigating. Could it be that Master is involved in this token continuous case? Alas, this is my worldly karma. This is not a place for conversation. Please follow me. Okay. Oh great, back to the place where... Oh, closed his eyes tightly, his hands clasped together, chanting a mantra to the rebirth, save with the spirits or something. Why did he need to do it again? Could it be that the deceased has relationship with the master. Do you know the deceased? Do you recognize this object? This, a black token with a pattern of a gentle breeze. Could it be that this thief is bold as to want to kill the master? Not exactly. I may not know all the deceased, but the murderer has a deep connection with me. Please enlighten me, master. At that time, I was still in this secular world, and the martial artist situation was quite different from now. The most hated by the vagabonds of the world at the time were wuxia mansion. This wuxia mansion was rampant, killing Buddhists and Taoists, and killing innocents. Countless people were forced by them to separate from their wives and children, and their families were destroyed. I also lost my family because of them. But at that time, I was young and energetic and fought with them, killing all of them in a small branch. What? Later, to avoid the pursuit of the government, I became a bandit and raised the banner of acting for the heavens to recruit those who were treated unfairly in the world. We gathered together for warmth and fought against the mansion. Sounds like you created a cult. The brothers in the gang united against the outside world, fought against the mansion, fought against corrupt officials and killed the rich to help the poor. But later, the gang grew stronger. Life in the gang became hard, and in order to support the gang, my hands naturally stained with blood of many innocents. Oh dear. Once the precept of not killing is broken, there's no turning back. Day after day, year after year, at least hundreds of innocent people died at the hands of gang members, and these blood debts are all on my head. In the past, I was restless day and night. Every time I closed my eyes, I could see the tormented souls of those who were wronged, and hear their mournful whispers. Faced by chance, a high monk passed our mountain stronghold. Under his guidance, I had epiphany. I persuaded my brothers to surrender, and I myself donned these monk robes. Since then, I have vowed to spend my life in the temple, praying for the redemption, never stepping out of the Shiva temple. But I heard about this case from a pilgrim, and it seems to be related to my past life. The abbot has therefore granted me permission to leave the temple to resolve this unfinished business. I still don't understand. How is this matter related to you, master? It's obviously somebody from his old cult. You not paying attention? This token, it was a token of the mountain stronghold I established. Ah. Are you saying the murderer might be one of your brothers from the stronghold? I think it might be like this. I see. Master, we've decided to find the murderer before the Imperial City officials do. Since you've come down from the mountain for this matter, why don't we work together? It's fate I met you here. Let's work together. Okay. Can we give him an update? No. Ooh. Right. Got one last... Ow. Get out of the way. One last place to look. Actually, do you need to be fed? Oh god, you do. Let's feed you all of that. Lovely. Right. We've still got ages left. Oh, here we are. What do you mean? You guys who are neither male nor female? What? Wait a minute. Isn't he... I thought we had him in our group. Well, not our team right now, but like, haven't I got him back at my house? We are on official business. Please cooperate, owner of the Lu building. What does your investigation have to do with this Tower of Prosperity? You're blocking the entrance. How are we supposed to do business? This is Deputy Commander's order. We're just following orders. Then call your Deputy Commander here. You're just a merchant. How are you qualified to see Deputy Commander? You're really used to being dogs. Even if your commander comes in person, he should be polite to me. It's not your place to bark. What did you say? What's all this noise about? Stand up and talk. Thank you, sir. Sir, this man insists on seeing you. We were dealing with it. Oh. What does the owner of the Blue Building need from us? The two dogs are blocking the entrance, barking at everyone who comes. How am we supposed to do business? Watch your mouth. Who told you to speak? Yes. Is that what the owner of the Blue Building is saying true? So we were just following orders. When did I say they couldn't do business? This. So you said the Tower of Authority might relate to the murder case, so you told us to keep an eye on it. You do have a good memory, but when did I ever say you couldn't do business? Or they couldn't do business? I know my mistake. Miss Lou, look, it was all they're doing. The servants are ignorant. Please be generous, Mr. Lou. You two, haven't you apologized to Mr. Lou yet? I know my mistake, please forgive me. Thank you, Mr. Lou. I will have them leave now. Please feel free to do business. They're not leaving? Mr. Lou, this case is not yet clear. I still need to bother you with for a few days. Please feel free as long as it doesn't interfere with my business. What's with the attitude? If it weren't for money in... Oh, it's me. I was reading that. Who would have thought that the Imperial City Department would be so respectful to the people of the Tower of Prosperity? This is really rare. The eunuchs are always like this. I'm afraid there is something to gain in the Tower of Prosperity. Just the whole, the way that eunuch looked just now. Completely different from the factory guards. Anyway, knowing that the Imperial City Department is in the Tower of Prosperity is enough. Young hero, are you sure you can pry open the Deputy Commander's mouth? I'm not sure, but I have to try. And the alley next to the Tower of Prosperity, that's where the murder happened. Although I don't know how many clues are left. But I have to go and see. Let's not delay, Donnie, brother. Let's go. Oh, what is this? Worry about the news. We'll just check the small path next to the blooming flowers. And the full moon building. I don't see those on the map. Does it just mean up here where I was going to go anyway? Possibly. Alright, anything here? Is this the crime scene? Yes, right here. The victim's body was found under that pink tree. Oh, song, what was the situation with this case? This was the first case last month. It happened on the first day of the last month. I came to Dalian City because of the case. When I arrived in Dalian City, everything here had already been restored to its original state. I had to ask around to find out what happened. The body was discovered on the second day of the last month around wuxia when the bailiff came here for inspection. The picture of the body was very strange. They like to be specific with like the days of when it happened and stuff. I don't understand what the relevance of it is. But oh, how strange. Did you see that the tree hole over there is a... I see. What's next? Little girl, can you stuff your head into this tree hole? Although this tree hole has traces of being chopped and hacked, girl probably can't do it. This song, could it be? Yes, the entire head of the corpse was stuffed into the tree hole, and the black token was scattered next to the body. How did they stuff it into such a small tree hole? I just heard that the skull of the corpse was almost shattered. That's how it could be stuffed in. How terrifying! It's so cruel. Yeah. As I say, all of these seem to be like some sort of physical punishment. Like, you know, smash the head in, smash the chest in. In this case, the head was crushed and would go into the tree. Like the other cases, no one saw anything suspicious people in this case. And because there was no moonlight and heavy fog that night, we don't even know where the victim had been. One of the Imperial City Bureau had made no progress after such a long time investigation. Why don't we go and ask people from the Imperial City Bureau to see if they have any discoveries? Imperial City Bureau? It's not easy to deal with them. I don't have much hope. Forget it. Let's give it a try. I mean, we've been on this case for barely an hour and we've discovered lots, so... if they've been doing it for over a month. I don't know why it keeps hanging up every now and then. Right, so... oops, excuse me. Find the Imperial City spy in the courtyard of Tower of Prosperity, inquire about news. Small path outside. Is that not what this is? I thought this was... Right, anyway, let's see about finding this spy. Well, that was easy. Where is the deputy commander? Why are you the only one here? The commander is busy with numerous affairs. He can't possibly guard here personally. Who are you and what do you need from the commander? I'm Yandoni. I want to inquire about the murder case that happened on the path next to the building. Go away, I don't care who you are. This case is not something any Tom, Dick or Harry can inquire about. If you cause trouble again, I'll be careful, I'll arrest you. This guy's so arrogant, it's infuriating. It seems like this young lady hasn't dealt with the Imperial City's officials before. They're always like this. If you're not as high ranking as them, you'll only get snubbed. It's pointless. The path next to me has been cleaned up long ago. I came from the beginning of the last month. I'm afraid they can't find any clues. I've been to all the places where the continuous cases occurred in the city. Let's find a place to sort out the information we have. Let's review the case again. The worst case among these happened on the first day of the last month on a small road next to the Tower of Prosperity. There was no moonlight that night and the victim ran away from the Tower of Prosperity and disappeared. No one saw any suspicious people. The body was found at noon the next day. The victim's head was smashed and stuffed into a tree. A breeze-set stone was dropped beside the body. The second case happened on the 15th of the last month. The victim disappeared after offering incense at the temple. The monk of the temple found his body the next day. He was tied to the big bell. His chest was sunken and was suspected of being killed by the bell hammer. The sex token was dropped next to him. The third case happened on the 28th of the last month and was found floating down the river at the pier in the morning with a reset token pinned to the waist of the body. The latest case was Zhu Wen's. Zhu Wen? We followed Zhu Wen into the city and found Zhu Wen's body at his residence. The critical injury should be the open wound on the forehead. The reset token was placed on the ground next to the body. Besides, no suspicious people were seen. That's all we've found so far. We can say that there are no clues at all now, right? Your words are heartbreaking, little girl, but it's true. This case can be called the peak of Zhengyu's strange cases. Let alone the older murder cases, even the recent ones have no clues. The person who can do this, looking at current Zhengyu, I'm afraid there are only a few. Who in the Bree sect has this ability? If there were such a person in the Bree sect, I would definitely remember. But I've been away from the Bree sect for so a long time, it's not impossible for someone to have acquired this skill later. Indeed. I thought Master Yuyan's help, it would be easier to find a murderer. If only I could have arrived at Zhu Wen's house a little earlier, I might have bumped into the murderer. Yan young hero, why blame yourself? This person was able to kill Zhu Wen as soon as he returned home. I'm afraid he was well prepared. Even if you'd gone earlier, it probably wouldn't have made a difference. You're right. To be able to kill Zhu Wen in such a short time, this person must have known Zhu Wen's whereabouts like the back of his hand. Bonnie Brother, did you notice anyone following him when you escorted Zhu Wen out of the city? No, and Zhu Wen was riding his horse non-stop. It wouldn't have been easy to follow him. Indeed, if it weren't for the delay on the water, I and Lingye wouldn't have been able to catch up with him. If only Brother Li and the brother in the wheelchair were here. I'm thinking maybe we're all wrong. Oh? The young hero thinks the same way. I think the fact that this person left no evidence is evidence in itself. What does Lady Shangyan think? Coincidentally, I was thinking the same thing. What does this mean? Regarding the 4 recent cases in Delhi and the city, let's not talk about Zhu Wen's case for now. There's one among the other 3 that's very suspicious. The case... I don't know which one is very suspicious. The pier one? Case at the pier? Are there any doubts? Of course, the pier is on the edge of the bustling city, with people coming and going. How could no one have noticed? Wasn't the body at the pier carried downstream from upstream? The crime scene is not the pier, and naturally no one could have witnessed it. That seems to be the case. In my opinion, the most suspicious one should be the case at the temple. What's wrong with that case? In my opinion, there are many monks with good internal skills. The victim was tied to the big bell, hit in the chest with the bell hammer, and his chest gave in. The noise must have been loud, yet no monk noticed. That does sound strange. Could it be like the case at the pier where the crime scene was not inside the temple? Compared to being tied to a big bell and hit with a bell hammer, sounds more likely he was killed elsewhere than being brought over. But wouldn't that be too conspicuous to carrying a person around? Then, what if this person's attire is such that it wouldn't be noticeable even if he was carrying a heavy object? Okay. Are you saying, Lady Hero, that even if he was seen, it wouldn't have seemed strange? I was wondering if it could be like this. Come to think of it, I remember. Young Hero, what do you remember? I think I have indeed seen such a person. Have I? What about this bloke? Right, okay. Could it be that the peddler is... it's very likely. Indeed, if it is the peddler, even if he's pushing a cart with heavy objects, I would really think he's delivering vegetables to the temple. It's a perfect disguise, so it seems we passed by that person. Wait a minute. Oh, it seems that you have thought of something? Yes, Lady Shungyun. When we entered the city, Zhu Wen should have just entered the city less than 1 Shishin, right? Considering Zhu Wen's Qiyong, it should have been about right. And when I ran away from the region port, where we were ahead of him, the peddler who passed by us when we entered the city was the murderer. And he wouldn't have had time to set up the scene. Right, so it's very unusual that there are no clues in Zhu Wen's house. Let's go, let's investigate his house again. Okay. I think we'll do that and then we'll pull the part there. Feels like I should be able to open that, but I can't. Brother Zoo, me will avenge you. I'll go in first. You guys hurry up. Son, the precinct captain, what are you doing here? What are you doing here again? Could it be that you are the murderer? Coming back to destroy the evidence? The prefect has already proven that I'm not the murderer. Are you going to frame me again? The prefect? What does that grass bow have to say? You murderer, just behave yourself. Young hero, wait for me. Good, there's also a helper. Even if you three come at me together, you brother. Lady hero, you guys are too fast. What's going on? Thinking about it carefully, since the prefect has spoken, you should not be the murderer. It should be a misunderstanding. And now you change your tune, there's loads of us here. Do as you please. I'll take my leave. Hold on. In here, I was wrong to arrest you without distinguishing right from wrong last time. You guys are many and don't bully the few. Don't hold it against me. This son, the precinct captain, changes his face really fast. You're here to investigate the case of Zoo Imperial Ombudsman's murder. You think there should be clues here? Clues? Constable came in and turned 3 rounds and said there were no clues. What clues should there be? It's strange because there are no clues. Since Son, the precinct captain, is here, could you please cooperate with us to recreate the situation at the time? Fine, let's see what you guys are up to. The position where Son, the precinct captain, is standing now is where Zhu Wen was killed. Yes, that's correct. According to our guess, from the time he returned home and the time we entered the city and brushed past the suspect, it should be less than 1 Shishen. Brushed past the suspect rather. We'll talk about this later. I took a glance at the time. Zhu Wen's critical injury was on his forehead, but didn't have much time to confirm. Son, the precinct captain, came in. Son, the precinct captain, did the coroner examine his body? Yes. As you said, the critical injury was on his forehead. There are no other open wounds on his body. Excuse me, my body's making stupid noises. Were there any signs of the body being dragged into the room? No, there was also no signs of cleaning. This is so strange. Yes, I didn't think so at the time, but now I think about it, it feels very strange. What's strange? On the precinct captain, look, if you were Zhu Wen, where could the murderer hit your forehead? It'd be most reasonable position where Yan Young Hero is standing. Yes, I think so too. But Donnie brother, Zhu Wen also had some martial arts skills, it feels... You're right. There are no signs of a fight in this room. He didn't fight back when he was attacked. Could it be that Zhu Wen was killed as soon as he entered the room? If there was a stranger in a room of this size, would you not have seen him? Of course not. What? What? Then would you walk into the room as if nothing was wrong? Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Yes, I'm afraid not. Are you trying to say... Yes. Zhu Wen and the murderer probably knew each other. This makes sense, but did Zhu Wen not know that the other party wanted to harm him, or that's something we can't know for sure, but based on the clues in this room, it's the only conclusion we can draw. The murderer is from the precinct, right? Could it be that Zhu Wen... The murderer is from the precinct? Where did you get that information? We learned it from the token left by the murderer after each murder. What's wrong? You're wrong. I thought you guys were really good, but turns out you got it all wrong. What is your opinion? This token is ours. Me, Brother Zhu, including the other victims in the city, are the ones from the precinct. So it is. Master, when I heard Yuwen's name, I had my doubts, but it's not good for me to make assumptions. Master, did you know Brother Zoo? Son, don't I? You don't recognize me anymore? You are... Boss, how could you? This matter is related to my past life, of course I have to come. Past life? Haha. Boss, what's the use of saying these things now? When you abandoned your brothers, did you ever think there would be a day like this? Before I became a monk, didn't I leave way out for you? Leave a way out for you? You mean the amnesty? What kind of bird amnesty is that? What? If we had continued in the precinct, we might still be living a good life. But once we accepted amnesty, we could only put up with their nonsense for the rest of our lives. So many brothers, half of them died in the ambush of the Yan army. The remaining brothers, some mysteriously sank to the bottom of the lake, some disappeared after a banquet, and some went out and have been missing ever since. What were you doing when they encountered these things? Eating your vegetarian meals? Chanting your Buddha? The few of us who are left have barely survived until now. And now some madman has popped out of nowhere, constantly chasing us and trying to kill us, and no one even knows who he is. Now you remember the precinct? Remember your past life? This I really don't know. Son, the precinct captain, even the master is not a saint. How could he know that what you would go through after being recruited? You blame the master so harshly, blaming everything on him. Isn't that a bit too much? You're just a child. What do you know about the affairs of the court? Nowadays, even if you enter the court as white, you can be dyed black. What? If you don't join them in their corruption, you'll be wiped out sooner or later. Oh, I see what you're saying. Change the world and restore the breeze? Dream on. We risk our lives to survive to gain a foothold in the court. And what do we get in return? The disdain of our superiors, the criticism of our subordinates, and the accusations of you vagabonds. I may not know much, but I think if you don't want to do it, we can force you. If you're dissatisfied with the court and feel you can't change it, why stay in the court? You can't possibly be reluctant to give up the official seal, can you? Me? There's no use talking to you. What's the matter? Did I hit a nerve? Are you angry? Little brat, I'll kill you. Come on, I'm not afraid of you. Master Son, although this matter is related to my past, it is indeed my fault and has nothing to do with the others. If you have any resentment, just vent it out on me. I won't complain or resist. Master Hu Yan, but this matter started because of me and should end with me. The murderer has not been found yet. I just hope that Master Son can spare me a few breaths. After the murderer is found, it's not too late for me to atone for my life. Master, this is my punishment I deserve. Don't stop me. Master Son, please. It's taking a long time to think about it. Big Brother, no, Master Yan. It seems that Big Brother of the past is now dead, and now there's only Master Yu Yan in the world. Let's get back to the point. And Donnie, where were we? About the murderer, I still have some questions for Son, the precinct captain. Just ask. Did Zuwen have any enemies? Of course, quite a few. Among his enemies, we would go out to great lengths to track him from Zhangfan to here to make him let his guard down. Probably none. Besides you, does he have any friends who could make him let his guard down? Yes, but they're mostly people from the precinct. Could it be the perpetrator of someone from the precinct? I thought we had already established this. You just said you passed by the suspect. Yes, we suspect the perpetrator disguised himself as a peddler and ran away from Daliang City. Peddler? Amitabha, it's actually him. What riddle are you playing here? Who is it? The 100-faced judge, Zhang Li. Who is this person? He's one of the people in charge of the rewards and punishments in the precinct. He never shows favoritism and is good at disguise, so he's called the 100-faced judge by the martial arts world. When he was still in the precinct, he strictly adhered to the rules of the gang and even tattooed "Eliminate Evil and Restore the Breeze" on his chest. Anyone in the gang who violates the rule, regardless of the relationship with him, he treats them equally, punishes them with a stick if they should be punished, and takes their lives if they pay with their lives. Okay, I see, yeah, so the brothers in the gang are very afraid of him. But, nothing. If it's him this time, it's not surprising. So the truth of this continuous case is actually, there is no hero at all. No extremely evil murderer. Just the 100-faced judge of the breeze set cleaning up the house. Why did me come to investigate this case? You can't say that. The original intentions of the precinct was good, and this person regards the gang rules as a guideline, and those who were killed were all deserving. Regardless of the motive, me thinks Zhang Li is a hero. Hero? You vagabonds really can't tell. What's the difference between his actions and seeking private revenge? Leaving aside the relations between me and his brother Zhu, even if they are guilty, they should be handed over to the criminal department for disposal. Where's your vagabond's place to be? The exploitation of the people is a fact. If the criminal department was useful, they should have been punished long ago. Little girl, you better go home and drink milk. Things in this world are not as easy as you say. You, in my opinion, such a murderer should be executed on the spot to prevent him from causing trouble again. Amitabha. The old monk would like to have a good chat with him. It'd be great if he could persuade him to put down the butcher knife. You better save your energy. Brother, what do you think? Me don't know. Maybe I'll know when I find him. That's true. And no matter what, we have to find that guy first. Son, the precinct captain, do you have any ideas? As I just said, he is good at disguise. He could be an old man on the side of the road or a beautiful woman in elegant steps. Even we don't know his true appearance. It's extremely difficult to find his whereabouts. But we're all from the precinct. Me will find a way. You guys rest in the city for a while. Me will rent a few rooms in the inn for you, and I will contact you when I find clues. How can we accept this? It's a small matter, don't mind. Then we won't be polite. Well, me will arrange manpower first, and I will leave first. I didn't expect this, son, the precinct captain, to be quite nice. Being here thought he wouldn't help. Me didn't expect it either. Anyway, it's a relief. Brother, I've been in jail for a long time. I'll go to the city for a breath of fresh air and meet up with you later. Okay. Mr. Hong, we finally came to Dalian City once and we haven't had a good tour yet. Shall we go around the city? Well, okay, where does Lingye want to go? I heard the market in Dalian City is very lively. Let's go ahead and have a look. Alright, then let's go to the market. Then, young hero, then Lingye and I will go around the market. If there's any news, you can notify us and we will come at any time. Okay. Amitabha. I need to think about today's events. I will go back to the guest room first. Master, have a good rest. Okay. Oh, now we can only wait for the news of the sun, recent captain. And maybe a fierce battle later. Take this opportunity to prepare more and then return to the guest room. Miss Shangyong, the others should be at the market. Young Yushi seems to have something to do. Should we go to the city to find them? Okay, let's leave here. Okay, right. Let's call this part here, and then in the next part we'll do some of this stuff, I guess. Let's save it. There we go. Okay, so that was a lot of exposition. Is that the right word? Sure. And yeah, we didn't really accomplish much. We just walked here, there, and everywhere. Oh, I suppose we did accomplish finding out who the bad guy is. Bad guy, you in air quotes there. Anyway, yeah, so hope you enjoyed this part. Have a good day, everyone. Hopefully speak to you soon. Bye!